people of Buganda today, agitating, fighting over and over, replicating these challenges in terms of the first Kabaka crisis, the second Kabaka crisis, the backfires of the Lancaster and Marlborough conferences, where the people of Bunyoro walked out twice, by the way. This idea of federal did not even come from the people of Buganda, no. It was brought by the people of Bunyoro, who said, because of Buyaga Bugangais, we do not want, we are not going to sign. But we are meant to sign. Say, 2 years after independence, we will sign. And the people of Buyaga Bugangais will do what? Will vote and go back to where they belong to, not support. And well, guess what? Kabaka, at that time, my appeal to you, intellectuals here, is to get back your righteousness. So I'm appealing to intellectuals. And my desire, even as I explore the challenges that we're going to talk about in this book, specifically in terms of chapter 2, because I don't have the time to go through all of it, are those issues that question the independence of whether or not, when the white man came here, did we have a valid agreement? Dr. Rose will tell you under the contract of law, Dr. Susan, rather than Rose, that we have certain elements that you're supposed to abide with when you're doing what? Doing the law of contract. Number 1, chapter 2. The other part, my brother, which I told you to specifically, was it chapter 2? I think you need to look at the next one, I guess. Good. The applicability of the test of a valid contract in the 1900 agreement. Because you see, the 1900 agreement is what binds Uganda. So the white man comes through Buganda with an intention of conquering a bigger entity. Do you know, Professor Singer, that the first ship that took your brothers and cousins from the shores of Africa was called Jesus? This young boy, remember the young man? Daudi Chwa, a minor for all intents and purposes, extended as far as where? Kawempe. Think about that. So as I begin to speak, my intention is to awaken your minds in terms of a philosophical discourse. Before I even continue, let me tell you a story. In America, your brothers and sisters, when they were taking slaves into America, some into the Caribbean, there came a time when certain slaves were actually being rebellious. And then they sought out a man called Willie Lynch. Some of you have heard of Willie Lynch? Have you heard of the Willie Lynch letters? Willie Lynch was a man who had brutal and diabolical methods of protecting and curbing the slaves. So the slaves in America were becoming liberated, so they called on this gentleman Willie. The word Lynch came from his other name, as we know it today now. So Willie Lynch told them a story. He said, get hold of the nigger, like they called us, black nigger, right? Put him in front of this other rebellious nigger. Tear his skin off in front of the black niggers. Tie his head, his leg, onto one side of the horse. Tie the other leg on the opposite side of another horse. Do the same for the hand. Beat the horse so bad that they tear this man into pieces. Do it before the black niggers, the white women, the black girls, and the black women. Set fire under his private parts. And put the fear of God in them. Take the mind, keep the body, so that they can be useful for future generations. I'm here speaking to Professor Simon, and my appeal to you, Dr. Bosa, is to encourage us to reclaim our righteous mind. There is a saying that I'm sure all of you know, that write, publish, not so professor, be cited, or perish. Okay, I don't have much time, so I'll be mindful of that. Let me do something very interesting again.